I need you to open the gate. I must reach Alcarnus.
You must be mad. But if you're intent on rushing headlong to your death, talk to Captain David down in the command post. He's got the gate key.
Here you are, delivered unto me as a sacrifice, a gift from Lord Belial.
Sacrifice? Me? Belial set you here as bait to lure me away from his treachery in Chaldea.
No, he would never betray me. Strike her down.
Belial is the Lord of Lies, Magda. The truth is, you were dead the minute we killed Kay.
Not a moment too soon. They plan to sacrifice us to Belial. Iron Wolves, take back the town!
We've got among men in these battles, which is actually going to make this way, way easier. But it went away pretty quickly, unfortunately.
Has Magda reached Alcarnus?
Yes, we've heard rumors of a horrible slaughter there.
Then please, open the gate. It is well past time for Magda to die. Magda will soon pay for your death, Declan King. Still waiting. Power. more time.
This manuscript lists Asmodan as the best battlefield commander of all demons, having defeated the angels many times in the eternal conflict across Pandemonium and the primevals in the demonic civil war. If the Lord of Sin ever assaults our realm, we truly have much to fear.
Calm yourself. I will get you out of these...
I can't believe it's over.
I wish we had come sooner.
There's...
Put this place behind you. May our wounds heal swiftly, friend. Put this place behind you.
We're going to be collecting the demons, if I remember correctly. If I don't remember correctly. I remember full well the blue one before. It was for the snow area, ice area, whatever you want to call it. For the sky.
If I were you, I would set a trap at the casino outpost. But I am not you. Finally, you wish to fail me again and force me to kill you. That would please me. Yet somehow, I think I could manage it.
Gods. May your wounds heal swiftly, friend.
The gods have answered my prayers.
This is the least we could do.
To Pujo!
illusions to hide behind this time. I didn't think you were brave enough to face me in the flesh.
It matters not. While you hunted me, Belial's Imperial Guard captured your little witch, Leah. Soon, her power shall be his.
Pray for your death, King. Be at peace, my friend.
She was consumed by shadow. It pains me to see it.
Either way, you're going to meet up in the same place. The shrub. Going up. Clear now. Oh, John, I feel like back food. I feel so hot.
Alright, well that was easy. She didn't really stand a chance. Let's get out of here.
In her final miserable moments, Magda swore that the demon lord Belial would soon rule this world. He'll have to defeat me first.
That's what I'm talking about. You won't be able to defeat me. Mwahaha.
You good today? Please look.
I must say, I'm very fond of this new family I find myself in. But you could be a bit more open about your love for Ashina.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't try to hide it. You act like you just need us for our skills. But we know the real reason you brought us along with you. Have I ever told you that I knew Shen before he became part of our family here? Oh, he is such a sweet old fool. What a wild love we had for each other. He used to do the most surprising things, if you know what I mean. I could tell you stories that would curl your hair.
Please don't.
She is one odd lady.
Have things changed much in Chaldean since you've been gone?
Last time I passed through here was soon after meeting Mira. She wanted to stop and see the city. I convinced her to travel on.
Hello everybody, how you doing today?
Chaldean, I feel like I'm watching someone else's life. I'll be glad for us to be gone.
Did you meet your wife here?
It's actually quite easy. We met in a town not far from Kiev on the outskirts of Kurast. She was, well, you're not going to believe it. She was locked in a cage.
You married a criminal?
No. They were going to burn her. Witches.
You married a witch?
Let's talk about this another time.
Interesting tale, Hadrian.
You may notice that jewels you find enhance your already considerable abilities. I can combine similar gems to make a more powerful one.
Oh, really?
At the moment, I can only offer you a few basic pieces of jewelry. Now, if you bring me supplies, I will eventually be able to offer you exciting and exotic new designs. But it doesn't have to be just business with us. Come by and talk anytime, my friend. I knew you would lead me to exciting and mysterious places. We should encounter the jewel I seek any day now.
Tell me more about this jewel.
Oh, it's nothing special. It merely changes form to evade pursuers and drives its owners mad.
What?
Sounds like a special jewel to me.
Why would you search for such a thing?
Because it's mine. You try to give a young man some fight, and he assumes you are the Gensai god of thieves, traveling in disguise as an elderly jeweler. understand his confusion. Zai and I do share certain features.
Such as?
Well, we both are handsome, impossibly clever, actively bearded. Oh, and handsome. I know I repeat myself, but our sheer beauty should not be understated.
The people of Shansai worship 59 gods.
Okay, well, who cares?
That there is a strange and mysterious jewel crafting device hidden in the aqueducts of the Dauber Oasis. I have a mind to go search for it myself. Don't worry, I won't go alone. I'm sure I'll find someone to show me around.
He's definitely an idiot.
Chaldean is quite amazing. I have never seen anything quite like it. And I have seen so many things in my life.
Chaldean is a symbol, not an actual jewel.
That explains quite a bit, actually.
Alright, now we have to talk to
In her final
Tyrael.
moments, Magda claimed that the Imperial Guard had captured Leah. At the Kasim outpost, I discovered that these guards are serpent demons under Belial's control.
Then they must be holding the Emperor against his will. I tremble to think what Belial might do with Leah and her growing power. The only chance we have to rescue Leah is to wrest the Emperor from the grasp of the Imperial Guard.
Perhaps Ashira of the Iron Wolves could get us close to the Emperor. I will go speak with her.
What does, oh, Leah doesn't have her book here.
My people are shunned in many places, but we were always welcomed in Chaldean. Something must be very wrong, that they won't even let their own people into the city now.
Something? You're a mystic. Can't you be more specific?
Is that any way to speak to me? And you don't need visions to see that Belial is in control of the city. The question is how.
Well, that is true. We'll talk to Tyrael later.
Captain Ravan, the conditions out here are deplorable. Something must be done to aid these people.
Ashira, the Emperor and my friend are in grave danger. I must gain entry into the palace.
I heard what you did at Kasim Outpost in Alcarnas. You have my thanks, and you shall have my help. Captain Ravan, this woman has vital information regarding a massacre in the borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well, but I don't think you'll find him receptive. Let them pass.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
You are bold to have sought this audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible for the massacre of innocent villagers in Alcarnas.
Hey, what's going on, man? Long time no see.
Do not be taken in by those lies. Alcarnas was the work of servants of Belial. Magda and her...
I tried to get on Call of Duty, but it seems like the
Why do you have
the features aren't really working right now.
Sewers. Bring her in.
I know what's going on, man.
Let me go. I detest violence. Guards, I leave this matter in your hands.
I need arcane power.
I tried to get on earlier, but it wouldn't let me on to the Advanced Warfare.
Come for me. We should leave here before more guards arrive.
Get out of here. I will cover your escape.
Thank you. Now we need to get to the sewers. I'll explain why when we get there. These demons are blocking our way. We must destroy their summoning construct.
There has to be a way into the sewers from here. This leads to the sewers.
I found my mother, Adria. She's alive. But the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here.
We will find her.
So Magda was telling the truth. Somehow I knew my mother was alive. I always knew.
But you never knew her. Be wary, Leah. Things are not as they seem sometimes.
I'll join your party in a little while. I want to make sure I can hear this. Because sometimes the party chat gets too loud and it lags up the game. I have no idea why it's like that, but it does that on my PS4.
Exemplary servants. Keep the witch alive until she talks. Pain loose the tongue, but only to a point. Remember what happened with the Vizier's assistant? It was a pleasurable time, I admit. But the man had only incoherent babble and bloody strands of pus spitting from his lips by the end.
Adria should be up here.
Tell us about the Black Soul Stone! We know of the three that the Horadrim used to trap the Primeval. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Belial has good reason to fear it.
Leave her alone.
Seize them!
Yeah, Diablo 3 is actually a lot of fun.
My daughter.
At least I enjoy it, you know.
My darling,
I've been playing Diablo since it first came out in the early 90s.
Because of the danger that always shadows me.
This is not the time to discuss the past. Let us get to safety.
Let's see. Yeah, I saw that, but I knew what you meant.
Do you have any other family, Lyndon?
My brother and I were orphans. We only had each other.
Is he a thief as well, then?
No, he was a member of the city guard.
That seems odd.
Not as much as you might think. Until the end, that is.
Why didn't you become a guard like your brother?
We're not much alike, really. He was always dependable and practical. A complete bore, I'd say.
And you were drawn to trouble.
Hardly. I was just amusing myself at a thieves' guild. It was nothing serious.
Until you were a wanted man.
That may have been so.
What happened to your brother?
Nothing you'd want to hear.
Please, just tell me.
And then what? I suppose you'll make it all right. You'll fix it up just like another one of your little errands. Some things aren't that easy.
I will wait until you are ready.
You're so noble about it, too. Spare me.
How does one become a Templar anyway? Were you born to the Order?
No. Our scripture says, as a farmer reaps his wheat, so must the Order harvest and purify the weeds.
That seems a little unfair. You are not a weed.
You speak out of kindness, but you do.
I think the conversations on here sometimes are pretty funny.
They saved my life.
and my immortal soul.
You told me that your order saved your soul by recruiting you. What are these sins that haunt you?
I learned a little bit about the
No good comes from ignoring your past. You should seek
the guys that join you.
You misunderstand me. We are literally unable to recall our past. The Inquisitors stripped my sins and the memory of them from me, leaving me pure.
Tell me more about your order. Why did they make you forget your past?
Our initiation blinds us to our sinful pasts, so that we might clearly see the future and prepare for the final battle.
I have read of a number of ways to make someone lose their memory. How does your order do it?
I was chained to a wall and beaten. By the third day I was mad from pain and hunger, and that is when the whipping began. I was told I relived all of my transgressions, everything that brought me tainted joy. The whip took away that joy, and the sin, leaving me pure.
I'm sorry, but they treated you like an animal. Worse than
yeah, I have to agree with her on that one.
The Templar Order is trying to protect humanity from extinction. What is my pain against that goal?
In the Ishari Sanctum, certain books were considered forbidden. No one was permitted to lay eyes on them.
That is wise. Knowledge can indeed corrupt.
No, you're wrong. One of those books held the prophecy that brought me here. Your order binds you in rules and calls you a sinner. What if you were to recover your memories and find no sin in your past at all?
Interesting.
I cannot lie. That has occurred to me. If it were true, it would ruin everything I fight for. Everything.
Not necessarily.
What we discussed. And you are correct. I know little about my past, beyond what my order has told me. But what does it matter? Look what they have done for me. They've turned me into a living weapon, a light against darkness.
Yes, you blaze so brightly that you willingly blind yourself. You said before that you have doubts.
I wouldn't know how to begin. How do I seek memories that have been taken from me?
I find that meditating on a problem can help focus your mind.
That's true.
I will find a way to take back my memories and exonerate my order. I have thought of a way to retrieve my lost memories, but it is dangerous. I must ask you to promise me something. Should I lapse into my old sins, you must kill me, as I killed John Dar.
I choose redemption, but regardless, what is your idea?
I found a journal on John Dar's corpse, written in ancient Templar cipher. I can translate it, but it will take some time. Perhaps studying his treachery will give me a clue into my past.
Well, that sounds ideal. What troubles you?
John Dar was once a man of faith, devoted to the Templar Order. What if he discovered something that made him betray himself? That matters not, for I must do this anyway. I have translated a strange passage from John Dar's journal. Long before he began serving Magda, he found a set of what he called key words hidden in a dusty librum. He writes that when he read these words, memories from his past returned to torment him. It was at that point that he began to mistrust the Order, though he did not say why. I am prepared to look upon these words and risk my soul. But I want you to understand something. I know I may die at any time. When I do, it must be without a single doubt that I am serving the light.
There is no evil in seeking knowledge. It is what you do with it that matters.
Thank you, my friend. But please, remember your promise.
What is she gonna say now?
Those you've chosen to fight alongside you are an interesting bunch. Children after my own heart, flawed in such interesting ways. Irena, you are quite vivacious for one with such a burden. Cormac has certainly noticed. Oh, don't pretend you haven't seen him looking at you. He'd best keep his vows in mind. Or maybe he shouldn't. And that Lyndon, he makes me laugh. He can warm my bed any night. Reminds me of my second husband, he does.
She's definitely kinky, I'll tell you that much.
I'm surprised Cain never told you why I left. He knew I was called to fight the Lords of Hell. And I knew he would keep you safe.
He's gone now.
Then it's fate that we have been reunited. Cain's work, your work, is my war.
According to the Herodric texts, only two evils remain. Belial is here in Chaldeum, and Asmodean has yet to reveal himself. The guards were asking you about this Black Soul Stone. I remember reading about it in Uncle's journal, but it didn't seem important.
No, but it is. It is the key to defeating evil forever. It was created by the mage Zoltan Kuhl to trap demonic souls.
Yes, he was a renegade Herodrim, dismembered by his brethren before he could activate the Soul Stone. His head was sealed away in the Dulgar Oasis.
We must retrieve it, because if we're to use the Soul Stone to defeat Belial and Asmodean, Zoltan Kuhl must live again.
Are you sure you want to bring Zoltan Kuhl back?
The witch, Adria.
That crazy old fool.
She revealed to us the existence of the Black Soul Stone, an artifact that could destroy all evil forever. Of all mortals, I have been given the task of retrieving it.
The Black Soul Stone.
Murderer, torturer, monster. These were the...
Did you find it difficult to abandon your child?
What? No, I never saw it that way. She grew up in safety, while I risked my life to find the key to our salvation. It was the sacrifice that I had to make. In any case, Leah will meet her full potential under my guidance. Do you not have things to do?
How well did you know Cain?
Adria was actually in Diablo 1. You know, when you fight as the Aiden dude or whatever. You know, but
and the buried arcana I'd collected during my travels.
Did you ever see him again?
Only from afar. From time to time our paths would cross, and I would catch glimpses of Leah as she grew. It broke my heart that I could not reveal myself and raise her as my own.
How were you captured by the Imperial Guard?
I was trying to steal out of the city. I'd returned to gather some things before setting out to recover Zoltan Kuhl's head, and the guards found me. Zoltan Kuhl, a legend. There is no doubt in my mind he is as powerful as the stories say. But for every bit of his genius, he was surely mad. He was obsessed with immortality and power.
A madman. We would do better to leave him asleep in the desert than to call on him for aid.
You have a better idea.
I do not. It is merely a warning.
Tyrael thinks that Zoltan Kuhl is untrustworthy. Is it wise to ignore an angel?
It will be dangerous, but you have faced great peril before. If Belial and Asmodean invade, you will have much more to worry about than a dismembered wizard.
I don't like dealing with Kuhl any better than you do, but I see no other way. If Adria says we must, then we must. Uncle Deathwood trusted her, and so will I.
If you were an angel, how did your fall raise the dead?
Not just any angel. I was the Archangel of Justice. My fall awoke the vengeful dead who were slain unjustly during Diablo's reign of terror. There was nothing I could do. As my power left my body, I had absolutely no control over it. Chaldeum is the greatest city in the world, the seat of the Empire of Kyrgyzstan.
I've heard it called the Jewel of the East.
Its libraries overflow with undeciphered tomes of arcane knowledge. Its streets cover labyrinthine tunnels. It is a city of wonder and mystery. I do not know how these refugees persevere. Their situation is dire, and it seems there is little hope for them. Where do they find the strength to carry on?
That is what it means to be human. You suffer, but you endure.
The human spirit never ceases to amaze me. I feel the very air. I see his shadow behind haunted eyes. Hear his voice whispering loud on the wind. He need not bring an army to this city. It is his already.
I heard that you were there 20 years ago, when Mount Ararat was destroyed.
Baal, the Lord of Destruction, sought to enslave mankind to the power of hell by corrupting the sacred World Stone. Unthinkable though it was, I was forced to destroy it.
And half the countryside with it.
Understand, friend, that entire worlds burned as heaven and hell fought over the World Stone. Ararat's destruction was regretted. And believe me, I paid a high cost as well.
What happened to you after you destroyed the World Stone?
The resultant explosion dispersed the light and harmony of my angelic being. Without form or shape, I restored myself within the realm of pandemonium. It took me 20 of your years, but finally, I returned home to the high heavens.
Did the other angels welcome you back as a hero?
Hardly. Believing my actions had endangered creation, the Angira's council put me, the Archangel of Justice, on trial. I knew then that heaven was doomed, unless I could enlist the aid of mankind against the coming onslaught of hell. 300 years ago, I selected Kul and 6 others to form the Horadrim. He was a great man, who was driven mad by his long quest to hunt evil.
Why did the Horadrim kill Zoltan Kul?
He delved into powers not meant for man, trying to fashion an artifact that could fill his empty heart with the souls of angels and demons. The Horadrim had no choice but to slay him. The Order never recovered.
Tell me more about your wife.
Very funny. I broke her out in the middle of the night real scared. They didn't chase us far. I guess they were glad to see her go.
A real boy meets witch story.
She wasn't a witch. She was a mystic. Though we didn't find that out for a time. Not until we started traveling with the veteran wagon train. But that's a story for another time.
Dang, everybody has so much to say in this game. But you get to see the full story, you know, like with the where the characters come in and everything.
Perfectly reasonable sword for a mage, that is.
Is there something wrong with being a mage?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know how they can be, with the waving hands and the mumbling all the time. They can be a little strange. And I did. Thank God that we are way,
Dang, talk about so judgmental. Nothing wrong with being a mage.
Tell him my mother is alive. I couldn't be happy.
This Adria, I sense dark things about her. She is not averse to using whatever means necessary to destroy Azmodan and Belial. She will use the Black Soulstone, no matter what the cost.
I can understand that. The demon lords are a threat to the whole world.
Some costs may prove too high, even for you. I worry about Leah. How is she?
She seems fine. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason. She just needs someone looking out for her. This Zoltan Kul sounds like an untrustworthy fellow. You don't have your head separated from your body for no good reason.
We need him to get the Soul Stone.
Well, if you must. But I don't trust any of those ancient sorcerer types. Always up to no good.
Show you our first legendary item in action.
Alright, well, let's go talk to, I think it's Ashera. Oh no, we gotta find the Oasis Gate. Alright, let's continue on now.
disgusting. I've seen that woman there. I think we may have a visitor up ahead.
You are probably right.
Listen to me. I cannot talk for long. Belial's guards are constantly watching me.
Emperor Hakan?
Forgive me for my behavior at court. The gods would have killed me had I sided with you. But I will help you now as I can. You must be headed to the Oasis. I can open this gate for you.
Let me in the Oasis.
How did this all happen?
There's little I can do. Between my advisors and the Imperial Guard, my every move and action are controlled. I've tried to fight back, but Belial's influence is strong. But now you've given me a chance. Perhaps my only chance.
How will you be able to assist me?
You're here to kill Belial, aren't you? I can help.
I wouldn't want to put you in danger.
I can still fight you anyway. I want my empire back. I will find where Belial is hiding and deliver him to you.
Why should I trust you? You tried to kill us.
I told you it was not my choice. My every move is controlled and I'm surrounded by enemies. But I swear to you, I will help you. I will prove it to you.
Okay. You can prove it all you want there, boy. But now, I get to explore more sewers.
What are you thinking about? Oh, I must practice my spells lest they fail me, and this is so beautiful.
Diablo was the youngest of the primeval.
We have to find the Forgotten Ruins
most
now.
dangerous, for his power over terror left him incapable of feeling fear. Though he had easily possessed and corrupted many humans, Diablo's essence was finally trapped in a soul stone and vanished to the unfathomable abyss 20 years ago.
Level 44! I'm just doing a gameplay and I'm just playing on expert, you know, the usual mode that you first go on. I usually save like
Need more time. I don't have enough action.
Torment and all that for like rifts. if you want to. I'm doing all the side dungeons though. Also. I've always been, I try to go all around the map and do all the side dungeons and events. More experience, so why not, you know?
Place to hide the head of a deranged sorcerer.
Alright. The Forgotten Ruins.
We are in agreement. Kul, the renegade, must be stopped. He seeks to duplicate the power of the stone and wields it for his own ends. He is obsessed with the powers of heaven and hell. Drawing their attention will only bring...
I usually use the Templar, but I'm enjoying having the Sorcerer's Degree right now. I wonder how that's actually... Whoa, what the... Really? Oh. Crazy. Definitely comes in handy having a playing as a wizard. Oops. Let's see if I can find his head quickly. Oh, I got the achievement.
1 week's time, into the desolate sands, to search for Kul's hidden archives. None of us have any idea what to expect.
I'm gonna explore the rest of this dungeon real quick, though.
How much power has he accumulated in his mad quest? I can only hope we are not too late.
What's so funny? I just recalled something the prophet said about you. What was that?
Nah, I guess. I don't know. I'm just playing this to have fun. I can do, I think, Torment 4 on my Barbarian pretty easily. I'm just trying to level these characters up for the achievements. I'm just playing this one on expert mode. I'm not playing on normal mode. Oh, I just about cleared everything. It's alright. So.
If you keep holding back, then you'll never improve. It is time. Leah, cast the spell as I taught you.
Bring Zoltan Uncool back.
I live again.
Zoltan Cool. We need you to activate the Black Soul Stone. We would use it to trap the last 2 Lords of Hell.
I know your voice, stranger. It has haunted me in death, just as it commanded me in life. Till
I am, but now mortal.
fate is whimsical. I will give you the Black Soul Stone, but in exchange, I must be made whole once again.
You were treacherous before. How do I know you won't be any greater threat once you've been fully revived?
You don't. So you must ask yourself, how much would you risk to save this wretched world?
Everything.
Material's too nice.
So be it. To begin, you will need to retrieve my blood from the dungeons where it has been hidden away. You will find them in the desolate sands beyond the aqueducts.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Cool's head with us. Maybe he'll have something useful to say. I'll put him in your bag.
I don't want someone's head in my bag. Come on
After
now.
surviving the devastation in Tristram all those years ago, I swore vengeance upon Diablo and his ilk. I've sacrificed everything for it. This is my path, and I will follow it through to its bloody end.
Leah looks to you for guidance, much as she did her uncle.
She has a kind heart.
You don't approve?
Kindness will not help us survive in these dark times.
I agree with Adria.
The Lord of Lies is cunning. He wears many masks to hide his shifting nature from us. But we will have an advantage over him. The Black Soul Stone. Belial fears its power, for Soul Stones have bested his siblings in the past, and he could be imprisoned as well.
Have you fought Belial before?
Not openly. He was never one to lead an army. Always in the shadows, much like his mentor, Mephisto.
I remember him from Diablo 2.
Especially as you wield your weapons.
Control my power, but I feel like I'm constantly disappointing her. She says that I have a gift, but it doesn't feel that way. Maybe it will improve if I keep practicing. For now, we are getting closer to the Black Soul Stone, and that's what really matters.
You speak of all these women. Surely there was one who you truly loved.
Ah, yes. The unreasonable one I spoke of earlier. I loved her with every inch of my heart. Poor black as coal.
What happened to her?
Well, she did what all unreasonable women do. Married the wrong man.
Why didn't you stop her?
Wouldn't have been easy. He was my brother.
It's fucked up. You. Alright, now that we got that cleared. Do a little more exploring. Let's explore the Dogger Oasis a little bit before we go to the next part.
A much smaller Chaldeum depended upon small wells for its water. Then came the mysterious Dalgur, offering Chaldeum an oasis of unparalleled splendor, located in an area previously thought to be desert, asking only that his name be permanently affixed to the land. Then he vanished into the wastes.
Oh, the Archon thing has a rune now. Oh, there we go. That'll help out. Mysterious Cave, level 1.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, I'm overburdened. Damn.
What happened when you were with the veteran?
When we first joined the wagon train, we were just two lost souls. The veteran thought it was unbearably romantic. A pair of lovers on the run from their pasts. I suppose it might have even been true. Mr. Veteran recognized Mira's talent immediately. We stayed with them while Mira learned from her. Along the way, we fell in love with man. I've never known anything as true as my love for her.
No.
Maybe she cast a spell on you.
Never mind.
Anyway, let's get rid of some shit. Oh, let's keep that. And that. Let's keep the other one. Didn't realize I had so much crap. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of. I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna put this one. What was the other one? Like that. And that.
You're looking at me in a very strange manner.
I've just just realized that you never discouraged that man from believing you were the god of peace.
Why would I?
Because you're not a god.
My thousands of romantic conquests would disagree.
You're one odd duck. Alright.
A little. But I still feel like you are my mother so long ago.
I don't know where you're at, but I'm hitting you. There we go. Now I gotta go find the resplendent chest. Oh, maybe I already got rid of it. I don't know. So let's go back down this way real quick. Whee!
When the Crusaders had learned all they could, Akan sent them out into the world, seeking a way to cleanse the corruption that coiled at the heart of the Zakarum faith. There was no clear goal for them to pursue, and some clerics claimed it was a fool's errand, that they could never succeed. But these Crusaders would not give up.
So what's over here? Mandungo! A chest?
This seems too good to be true.
How is that? It's just a regular chest.
Still waiting. They should have chosen their prey more carefully.
Yeah, I tell them. You tell them, girl.
You will not enter the aqueducts, Lord Bill.
Shut up.
This can't be opened yet.
I can open this gate for you.
Emperor Hakan?
No time for pleasantry. I think I may have uncovered Bilal's assumed identity. I'm very close. But here's what you need to know. To find Krul's blood, you need to get through the aqueducts. There are 2 levers that control the entrance to the waterfall.
Have you located Belial?
Not yet, but I have some ideas. It is difficult. I have many advisors and other attendants close to me day and night. I will find him.
How are you able to appear before us?
They keep a close watch on me. I can't leave the palace. I saw an amulet into the Zerine battle. I saw the music before. But I don't have much time. You need to find my stone. Leave Bilal to me.
You did not really answer your question. Oh. This place has the characteristic stench of demons. Most disgusting.
It's Belial. So long as he lives, all of Chaldean is under siege. The Zephyrs theorize that the demon lords leave demons in their wake, much like us leaving footprints.
Do you believe that?
Yes. The more I study my uncle's books, the more I realize that even I took his wisdom for granted.
I wish I could dispel the waterfall for you. Alas, it's a small illusion. Coming from those corpses could raise the dead.
Actually, it can and it did.
Not ready yet. I should have known that would happen. Do not worry. We vanquished them, did we not?
So disgusting.
Chaldean aqueducts were created by order of the Trade Consortium Council after the Dalgur Oasis was discovered 3 centuries ago. In recent days, the aqueducts have become dilapidated and infested with vermin. The Imperial Guard has done nothing, proclaiming that the aqueducts were in tolerable condition. But I have seen them with my own eyes, and I know the truth. Many wealthy families, including myself, now prefer well water for our homes.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get the done real quick.
I see the lever.
There's one lever.
That's one lever down.
So now we have to get the eastern one.
These aqueducts did not even exist in my own time.
We must stop her, Vern!
You can't stop me when you're already dead.
Belial must really want you.
Then I go back up.
Waiting.
Alright, so
should lead to the desolate sands.
A secret door hidden
Hello? Is there anyone alive out there? Are you dead?
Are you still alive out there? Or is it the monster?
Thank you.
I am seeking a magic crucible that legend says was hidden in these very aqueducts. It would be a valuable addition to my jeweler's tools. Help me find it, and I will be greatly indebted to you. Oh, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Covetous Shannon.
Were you named by your enemies?
What? I have no enemies.
I can't imagine why my young partner bashed me over the head and sealed me in there. This place is quite dangerous without a knowledgeable guide.
And I am to believe that you are such a guide?
Oh, yes. I could show you around the world 5 times and never double toe.
And you thought I was odd.
What a fascinating place this is. Oh, look at all this wonderful architecture. You could walk all the way around the world and never find its like. Except for this part. I've seen it somewhere else before. My young guide got off to. His name was Gavin, I believe. Yes, that was it. Nice young fellow. He must still be around here also. Or perhaps he got lost. No, we're not lost, are we?
Crucible! It's mine!
Be careful, Gavin. It might be cursed. Here, the crucible should be safe now. Pick it up. Pick it up. Poor man. If I had known the crucible was cursed, I never would have brought him along.
You go on ahead. I'm going back to town. I need to learn the spell needed to restore Toad's body. I'll meet you when you get to the archives.
You and I are the same. But those others, the fallen angels, the witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet. Yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
How goes your divinity, cool?
There's no need to be snide. Soon I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve.
I miss Uncle Deckard so much. It's hard going on without him.
You carry on his legacy. He will be proud.
Thank you. I'm going to get back to my research.
Hey, lady, I got some new things.
Okay. Okay, so we're at the ancient path. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video here. I'm gonna take a dinner break and then possibly get back to the game. If bye.